It's a very interesting one. This really is a game of youth versus experience. The tip has been won. And of course, Whitcomb to get us started, straight to Tolo underneath.
Try and stop this Bendigo Spirit team.
All right, at the top, just handing off. Potch looking to drive, finding her way to the basket and scoring off the glass. Handing off to Melbourne, who looking to make her way into the keyway, just kicking off early. On bogey, driving, underneath the hoop. And it's there, a great reverse lane.
To continue to play through that Nash zone behind the backboard and come up with that finish is just next level class.
Whitcomb just getting moving in the keyway. Here's Horvath quickly down the floor. Getting around one and finishing. That's that athleticism we're talking about. Don't miss a moment. Visit signet.com to find your perfect power bank. Well, that was an absolute power play there by Burton. He went to the line, only got one of those two. All games separated by one at the moment. Caps with a slender lead. Hobart straight to the hoop and one.
It's so tough coming off that little handoff there and score over the top. That's what she's got. You know, she's got the athleticism to get there, but then 7 rebounds, but impressively nearly 3 blocks a game. So it'd be great to see her transition that into the game for the Spirit.
Tolo again working into the keyway. Another easy one for Tolo and one.
Hard because there's so many weapons on this Bendigo team, but she's going to do this all night if you let her.
Bendigo happy to move it through hands quite early in their offensive set here. Burton, Wilson. Oh, that was good. A pure jump shot.
You know, like that foul was on Opal Bird, who's also quite young in herself, but they're the things that she's getting to learn by being a part of this Spirit team.
From beyond the arc. Already up to 7 points here in this first term. Melbourne getting busy, found some space, step back, doesn't quite fall. Wilson ripping the rebound and away in transition quickly here. Finding Whitcomb in the corner. Got busy with the dribble, now we'll slow things down. Great two-paced attack, off the glass, that is too good.
And we're seeing the difference here. So Melbourne in a pull-up jump shot, yes, it was open, but I'd like to see her put more pressure on the rim, get feet in the paint, try and either draw some defenders or use her skill package to finish.
Spirit looking to move it quickly. Whitcomb receiving the handoff, fading away. Just sharp.
The Dirk Nowitzki little step back on 1 foot. That's impressive.
Caps waste no time. They look to get an attempt at their own. Hobart underneath. Toviano with an offensive glass and 2 points. Wilson, Whitcomb. Handy combination to have carrying the ball for the Spirit. Wilson from the outside. Another deep one. Pure jump shot, as you said earlier.
It's just... yeah, textbook. Absolute textbook.
Caps look to get one back of their own. They do. That one falls. Caps are away. Just love the way Jade works to the basket. Classic finger roll. In a moment. Caps just lacking a little bit of that defensive rebound. Giving away the last couple. You can't give this Spirit second chance opportunities, and there's one that just falls.
It just gives the Caps a little bit of a different look and a little bit of a different lineup.
Bongi to Collier. Goes from deep. Shot clock was expiring and it's good. Burton will move quickly. Solo on the floor. Whitcomb, Wilson. Back to Whitcomb. Just got a little bit of space. Caps have got to play extra hard defense here. They won't want to give away a cheap one. Wilson. Now to Tolo. 5 on the shot clock. And it's good.
You know, you can see already there's been an adjustment to her game, which is fantastic because we want to see her in the game.
Whitcomb finding Tolo underneath. Here's Horvath. Tolo to Collier. Tolo guarding with anticipation. Pulling up with a nice baseline jumper.
Jump shot. It's vital now in modern basketball to be able to hit that. But that is just pure basketball we just saw there in its most pure form. Put the ball to the floor like that is really exciting for the Caps.
As Wickham at the top, has a bit of freedom. Finds Samuels, who gets to work on the outside. Great vision. Didn't like the look. Got it to Melbourne. Looks to get busy with a dribble. Burton, Wickham, transition, look away pass. That's just poetry in motion. Great basketball.
Yeah.
So Melbourne looking to drive. Munger at the top with some space, and it's good.
Which would likely be inside to Tolo, but looking at switching, being disruptive, and not allowing, just something as easy as maybe that, which is a great find.
1-2 with Tolo. Burton went up with it, got the offensive glass. Reset to Wilson, who looks to drive. Drops one off for Samuels, who buries it on the outside.
Samuels just...
7 assists and 17 points. Samuels coming off that one. Trying her luck from 3 again, but that one just doesn't fall. Melbourne driving and finishing with the left hand. But those 3, you're right, came at important moments. Here's Melbourne. Drop off. Hovart looking to work. Finger roll, no good. Now the Spirit away, quickly down the floor. Already putting pressure on Burton. And the and one. That's eye-line ball here. Poch in the post. Blocked, denied. Tofayano cleaned up though and was fouled, and will go to the line for one more.
Go back to that press that we saw in the second quarter off the free throw and try and generate.
Munger doing a good job to deny Wilson any room. Wickham on the outside, shooter's touch.
The halfway line.
Here's Munger. Collier taking on Tolo, rolling to the basket. That one falls. And the extra will come. Collier really has been the shining light tonight for the Caps. 16 points. Munger looking to push hard in transition. Hova. There it is, the 3. Wilson, 426 start. One in the corner is good.
Where they can into the younger players becomes vital for this group.
Hobart, Tofiano combining the 2-player game.
Flare screen from Wickham, so lifting up off her player who was actually in the corner, and then Jade Melbourne switched. It was great defense that's led into their offense.
And Melbourne with a big triple.
Just to take the Spirit out of their offense, because Coach Kerryama will have put something down for that he wants to see to make sure that there's execution. So taking them out of that, which they were able to do themselves, which at the end of the day is the most important thing.
Let's have a look at this block. It was Burton going hard, but Bongi denial. Get the giggle at the end. That's what you love to see. Having fun. Tolo scoring. Sitting at 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Whitcomb with Poch. Trying to make it tough. Whitcomb turning and burning and finishing off the window. 9 assists to go along with the 6 rebounds. And there's the drop off. Tolo didn't quite make it. That would have been the 10th assist. Burton finishing.
Saw them get some really big wins. You know, there's going to be a vast difference because of their age in their best games to their worst games. But as long as they continue to improve and develop throughout the season, that's all that'll matter, and they will end up surprising some teams.
And it's hard-nosed defense like that that turns into points like that.
And just go long into your offense.
Melbourne doing tough work on the defensive end. Going coast to coast. Jade Melbourne's playing like it's a 2-point ball game.
And she always does. There's nothing that'll stop her playing like that.
Wickham from another time zone. Burton with a handoff. Booth just caught on the dribble. Caps go in transition. And a great finish in the end. Bobongi accumulated 16 points for the evening. Simpson. And it's home. One of the positives in this one, I guess, is they've kept the spirit to just under that 100 at the moment. I know they gave away 102, and I know it sounds...
So, you know, you take one thing away and then you're opening up another. So, this is a good effort by the Caps. What they'll be looking for is...
A huge victory, 99-74, with 0.4 on the clock. It was a vintage performance from a vintage lineup, you could almost say. Experience rose to the top.